Hello everyone and welcome. Today we are going to be making a simple Christmas, or it could be a winter wreath. It's not going to be overly Christmassy. I'm not going to add a bow to this, but you definitely could. So the first thing we're going to be doing is we're taking our 14-inch grapevine. Use whatever size grapevine you have available. Obviously, the larger the grapevine, the more product that you're going to need. So if you use an 18-inch, I would double the amount of product, okay? But this is a 14-inch. We are going to be taking this greenery spray here. I will have all of the SKUs and product links down in the description. I have already cut up 2 of these. We probably will need this third one, maybe even a fourth, but we'll see. I want to just go ahead and start with what I've cut up. So when you cut them up, you're going to get some that are in little clusters with these stems, and then you're going to get little singles. So I'm going to start with the pair, or the ones that are sort of grouped, and we're going to be doing the ring around the rosy method with this one. So I'm just going to take these and get these added in here, and then we'll go back and fill in a minute. Okay, so we're just going to turn it. And this one I'm going to go ahead and add another one. I kind of left the gap a little bit big. We will obviously be filling it in with our singles, but let's go ahead and get another large cluster in here. Okay, that's better. Now we do have some of these Norfolk Pines wreaths already pre-made that we are selling as well. So if you don't want to take the time to cut up and make your own, you can purchase the assembled ones. This is just if you want to make your own. You want to make it fuller, and you can do that. Just takes a little longer. Okay, so that was 2 of our clustered. We still have our singles that we're going to use to fill in. But let's go ahead and cut up another one so that I can get some clustered pieces in here and not have so many singles. I'm just going to cut these, and then you'll see when I pull, there's some pieces that stay more clustered on the little stem. So that's what I'm talking about when you pull them and you get little singles, or when you pull it and you get little clustered pieces. So this is another clustered piece. This one is a single, but it's on a nice stem, but I'm going to put it in the single section. I'm going to go ahead and cut up another one just because I can tell I'm going to need it. Now, if you don't want yours as full, then, you know, scale it down. But this will be 4 of these. So you could just do 3 if you don't want it quite as clustered. Or quite as full, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And you can use your singles if you end up pulling or you don't want to work with the bigger clusters. You can definitely use your singles. It's just going to take a little bit longer. So if we can leave more of them clustered together, it doesn't quite take near as long to get them all in place. I'm just turning as I go here. This stem I'm going to cut down just a little bit. Okay, so I've pretty much gone all the way around. So I've gone all the way around with our larger pieces. Now I'm going to take some of my singles, and we're just going to start filling in. We're going to start making it fuller. So I'm going to go towards the inside, middle, and outside, just making it fuller. So I'm going to start So I went towards the inside, this is towards the center. Now I'm going to add one on the outside. I'm just going to lift those up, put it down in there. Okay, so I'm going to start doing that all the way around, very repetitive. That's why sometimes buying the little pre-mades isn't a bad thing, and then you can just add to them because they've already got a lot of the repetitiveness done for you. But you can just make this as full as you like it. Okay, so we have gone all the way around with that greenery. And now we're going to go in. You could stop here, add a bow, add some pine cones, whatever elements that you want. But we're going to add more. So I'm going to be going in and we're going to do like a mixed evergreen with this. So we're going to go in with this spray, this greenery. I've already got just a couple pieces cut up, so I'm just going to kind of show you real quick. We're going to do the exact same thing, very repetitive. But I'm going to go a little bit towards the inside. Y'all, if I can get this camera. There we go. A little bit towards the inside, middle and outside, mixing in this greenery. And that's just going to give us a different texture. But again, this part is optional. You can leave it just with the one. Now I'm going to go more towards the outside. So I've gone center, middle, outside. I'm going to do that all the way around. Okay, so we have gone all the way around. I still have a few pieces left that we can use once I hang it up. We'll get a better idea of how our perimeter looks, or if there are any holes or gaps. But you can see we're getting nice and full here. You could stop here. You could leave it just like this. It'd be a nice winter, everyday, evergreen pine wreath. You could add a bow and stop here. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna add one more thing to this piece. I am gonna be using this snowy glittery pip berry spray, and we're going to be adding some of these in here. And again, I am not going to add a bow, but you could add a bow if you wanted to do one of those long drapey non-wired bows. That would look nice in here as well, but I think I'm just going to leave mine. So I'm going to take some of these pieces and just cut them into little sections. This is going to give us a little bit of whimsy in here and bring out a little bit of red. I think it's going to be a nice little touch. But again, these are optional. You could just go in with some pine cones. Y'all, when it comes to Christmas and winter designs, there are so many variations that you could do. You could do the same recipe with a different type of pine. You could do it with a flocked pine, like the snowy flocked, and have a snowy look. You could do little red berries in here, just do red berries. Pine cones, little pine cone picks. I mean, it's endless possibilities of what you can do with these type of wreaths at the holidays. Okay. I'm going to go in the center. I'm just going to rotate. You can kind of fan them out a little bit. Bring this one down just a hair. You could add as many or as little of these as you wanted. One little twiggy piece left, but it's kind of clustered down here with the wrapping. Let me see if I can get it in there. It's kind of thick. It's kind of a thick stem. That's better. Right there. I'm just going to glue that in there with the glue gun. And so now we have a few of our little berries in there. Not too many. I just used one of those. If you want to add more, let's see. I like just having just a few, but we could maybe add some more to the outside. Let me just clip one and let's see. So that was more around the center. If I came more towards the outside and went in between, I think I do kind of like that. So let me cut this stem down. I need it to go through the grapevine and not all the way out the back side. So I am going to, so I went down towards the bottom, so I'm taking, go kind of in between and add some pieces more towards the outside. Of course, this is optional, of course, everything is optional. I probably sound like a broken record, but it is. It's all in how you want to do your design. So I'll use 2 of these Pitberry sprays. All right, where did I leave off? Right there. Okay, so let's kind of go. We may have to use 3, we'll see. Well, I don't know how far we get with these 2. If it'll get me all the way around or not. That one I'm going to cut down. And if you need to give them a little haircut when you get it hung up, if you got some little wild ones that are going a little crazy, you can just snip them. Just give it a little haircut. Just a little pop of the frost and the berries and a couple little pine cones that were in that little pick. Okay, y'all. Here is our easy peasy little winter wreath. I got this little dangly piece here I'm gonna have to fix. We'll get it fixed, but super easy. We just did the ring around the rosy method. Just very repetitive, but it makes a very beautiful wreath. And so many options. Again, if you wanted to add a bow, you could definitely add a bow here, but I think it turned out beautiful. So easy, so quick. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you are new to our channel, we would love to have you subscribe, hit that little notification bell, and you'll be notified every time we have new tutorials. Just a reminder, all of the products will be linked down into the description of this video, as well as some other information around our private design school, how you can save money on supplies and all the things, so make sure you check out that description. Until next time.